Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Keep watching. Ugh, okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
And welcome back to the nightcap, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC getting set to take on East Mississippi. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a convincing win in the first game of the evening. ICC looking to sweep the night here in this non-conference doubleheader. Let's take you to the floor for tonight's starting lineup for East Mississippi.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and East Mississippi here in this non-conference play. ICC in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. East Mississippi on the road in their red, trimmed in white. And my goodness, those front numbers are going to be next to impossible to read this high up in the Davis Event Center. So the Guaranteed Bank opening tip going to be controlled by East Mississippi. They come in with a record of 10-5 on the season. ICC 7-5. Their last game out, they did win, but it was an exhibition game because they played Tennessee Valley, which is not an NJCAA school, so technically it was an exhibition game as a turnover to start the contest here for the Lions. Take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for ICC. Number 1, DJ Davis. Number 2, Demarion Wilson. Number 7 is Jaden Harper. Number 8, Jason Johnson. And number 20 is Kyler Fox. We'll give you the starting 5 for East Mississippi the next trip down the floor. That ball nearly taken away, and it is. Last touched by ICC. So right on cue, here's the starters for East Mississippi. Number 3, Curly Robinson. Number 4 is Jaden Tatum. And I apologize, I'm going to try my best with this one. Number 5, De'Avion Fomakinde. Fomakinde, number 5. Josh Brown, number 12, and Ace McKinney is number 15. That is your starters here for East Mississippi, being brought to you by Coke. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Wilson hopes he's got that same winning combination put together this evening here in Fulton. Ball fake on the 3, step back, wants another one, it's on its way, back iron, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's going to be a foul on the Indians. So neither team can scratch one off the board just yet, as that foul whistled on ICC. First foul of the contest is going to be whistled on Johnson, his first of the night. East Mississippi ball on the baseline as they took the break in the action to kind of serve as a mini timeout. A couple of players running down to the other end of the floor to talk to their coach. East with the basketball. Gets it in just before the 5-second count, and the basket falls. Friendly roll that time for Robinson. He gets the first points of the night, and East Mississippi leads it 2-0. ICC with the basketball. Winston picks up his dribble. Drops it off now, tries to feed it inside, back to Winston. Inside out they go. Harper for 3. That one good. Harper, that's a good sign for the Indians there. One of the hottest shooters in the country hits his first 3 of the night, and ICC leads this one 3-2. Quickly down the other end, that shot is up, no good. Tried to get the dunk on the putback, lost it, but it did find the friendly roll home that time for McKinney. And now East with the lead. Back and forth we go here after a couple of dead possessions to start the game. Both teams have found their offensive rhythm here on the last few possessions. 4-3 is your score, 18 to go here in the first half. Three-pointer on its way, back iron no good, nothing but red shirts in the paint. You grab the rebound that time for East Mississippi. East quickly down the other end of the floor. Wants the deep NBA range 3, can't get it. Long rebound though, controlled by the Lions, and they'll reset the offense with a fresh shot clock. Now make it 15 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Picks up his dribble in trouble. 10 seconds now. Looking to drive baseline. Shot is on its way, partially blocked by the Indians. And Johnson comes away with the loose ball. So the Indians walking this one up the floor, wanting to take their time here. As ICC with it drives inside, Lanes opens up, and the layup is good. DJ Davis out of Oxford with the basket. Back and forth we go in the early stages of this one. Now ICC retakes the lead by 1, 5-4. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians, well, no problem with their first game of the night. They picked up a 78-46 win in the first game of the evening. There's a steal by the Indians. On the other end, layup, no. The iron unkind for the Indians. Now here comes East wanting to get out and transition on the other end. That shot's up and blocked by Fox. And then a kickball is going to be called here on East Mississippi. I tell you what, Fox is a big guy, and he blocks a lot of shots, but that was impressive there as he was out of position and was able to come back and block the shot. He'll get a quick substitution. Dalen Cooperwood will check in here for ICC. And so the officials want to see what they called. It's not a jump ball situation. It was a kickball called on East Mississippi. So, yeah, the possession arrow does not change. So the kickball will give the ball back to ICC. They lead it by 1. That's been the largest lead of the contest for the Indians. East is led by 2 here early on. DJ with the basketball, wanting to drive inside. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Harper. He wants another 3. That one off the mark. No good. Rebound to East Mississippi. Tim Holiday, coming off one of his biggest games in his whole basketball career, scored a modern-day record 44 points behind a modern-day record of 9 three-pointers in the Indians' last outing. East drives inside. That shot is blocked, and a foul's going to be called on the Indians, and boy, Coach Wilson did not agree with that one. Animated on the sidelines. He's going to come and talk to the official, ask what he saw, and the official's just going to walk away and say nothing. And Coach Wilson might be like, you're right, that's exactly what you saw, was nothing. So East to the free throw line. First one on its way, that one left short, no good. For McKinday at the line. Awaiting his second free throw coming up here. And that one falls. So maybe a little bit of truth to it, as some of the kids say. Ball don't lie. Well, he got 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We're tied at 5-all here. 16 minutes to go in the first half of play. We do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of East Mississippi, especially SID David Rosinski, a good buddy of mine. Does a great job for all you fans out there at East Mississippi. Be sure to tell David thanks for all the hard work he does. Backside lob just a little bit too far out, and couldn't throw that one down. That time does East. This is a track meet. Back and forth we go. Three-pointer, good. That's DJ Davis for 3. He's got 5 points to lead all scorers. ICC with their largest lead of the night now at 3, 8-5. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. East Mississippi spreading the floor. That shot is up and good. Foma Akinde. I will get that right eventually, probably by the end of the night. But Foma Akinde with the basket for East Mississippi makes it a 1-point contest. 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Fox climbs the ladder to get that pass. As this is Winston in trouble, gets rid of it before he travels, but then Fox slid that pivot foot, wasn't ready for the pass, and the turnover will give it back to the Indians. Now here comes Holiday into the contest. I mentioned his performance last time out. Record-breaking performance for Holiday. He will check in, and you know East Mississippi will quickly find him on the offensive side of the floor. ICC in a 1-2-2 press, not really putting a lot of pressure on the Lions as there's a ball into the corner. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good, and Holiday rips the rebound. Indians up by 1, 14.5 to go here until halftime. Winston, step back 3. That one good. Indians trying to bring that rain that's in the forecast for tomorrow a little bit early. That's the third three-pointer of the night. ICC now up in this one by 4. Their largest lead of the contest, 11-7, coming up on 14 minutes of play here in the first half. East with the basketball. ICC switching to a zone defense. Turnaround jumper is good. Fomakinde with the basket. I kind of had a feeling he would have a big night. Difficult name to say. So he's probably going to score all but 2 points this evening for East Mississippi. Winston with the basketball. Inside he goes to Fox. Tyler wanting to go on the move. Spins inside the paint. Shot is up and good. Strong, impressive move by Fox in the paint, as he now has his first basket of the night. East with the basketball, trailing by 4. Working against a man-to-man defense. Taken away by Holiday. Holiday in the open floor. He's going to go and throw it down with authority. Holiday, his first basket of the night. And that was an angry dunk by Holiday. And the crowd is in it here at ICC. East gets it back, loses the handle, and that's going to be a foul on Harper. One of those fouls, if you're a coach, you're not mad about it. It's one of those hustle fouls there, as he was going for the steal and over-pursued that time. And it's going to be substitutions coming in for everybody here. Multiple substitutions for both teams. These substitutions are being brought to you by our friends down at Bank Okolona. John Herod and all the fine folks down at Bank Okolona. They've got locations serving you throughout Northeast Mississippi. Their newest location in Aberdeen.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of got a little bit of a cough that wouldn't go away there all of a sudden. As you've seen these two teams battling back and forth, ICC gets the stop. I did miss one of the baskets by East on the scoring totals. As the Indians quickly down the other end. That three-pointer good. We said it. You got to know where he is, and he makes them pay. The emphatic dunk with a deep three. That is the fourth three-pointer of the game for the Indians, matching their largest lead of the night now at 6. East on the other end. Wild shot put up and good. Kiss off the backboard. Layup is good. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of extended timeout there. There's a little confusion if they were going to call a 30-second or a full timeout. Eventually charged East Mississippi with a full timeout because the coach would not tell him 30 or full or not because he was conversating with the official, something that kind of accustomed to when we play East Mississippi. Not saying it's a bad thing, just coaches have tendencies, and that's one of his. So inside 11 to go now here until halftime. Holiday wants another one, and it's good. He's got 8. Looking like a young Chad Case out there. Shooting the deep three, his second 3 in a row. East wants the answer. They cannot do so. Rebound chased down by Frazier. Now here come the Indians on the other end. Davis drives inside. His shot is up, no good, but fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line. That foul whistled on number 21. That's Jace O'Neal, his first foul. That is the team first foul. ICC's been whistled for 3. So Davis to the free throw line here to shoot 2. I think the officials need a little bit of a timeout here to catch their breath as they're making the guys tuck in their jerseys. Kind of a way to cheat the system, if you will, if you're a referee, if the things get a little bit fast-paced, as Davis knocks down that free throw. He's got 8 points. He and Holiday leading the way for the Indians. Waiting the second free throw. It's good as well for Davis. He's now got 9, and that is the lead for ICC. So East with the basketball, looking to go to work here. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. ICC checked in a couple of guys during that last timeout. KJ Patrick, there's a 3 from East off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for out of bounds, last touch by East. Also checking in was Jordan Frazier wearing 0. I've always had the debate, and this is why it's dangerous to have me on a mic by myself. Usually Jim Ingram's joining me, but he's taking the night off. He said there's some big game going on in Arizona that he wanted to watch this evening. But I've always wondered, do you consider 0 a number? Because there's no numeric value to 0. So, as there's a layup up in and good.
As Fox gets a little running hook shot. Thought he was going to throw that one down for a second, but instead it gets the shot to fall. Things you wonder about that don't really matter, as that three-pointer is up in and good by Tatum. And Dr. Allen showing me on Google, 0, yes, is definitely a number. So there we go. Mystery solved. Wild shot put up, stripped away, though, by East, and now here they are out in the open floor. Shot, big-time denial. As that was Holiday, almost as aggressive as that dunk he had for his first basket. Slings that one out of bounds. We'll try to look at that replay in the next break here, as that was... Coach Andy McGregor would have been proud of that one. A bit more of a volleyball-type kill than it was a block. Offensive rebound, nice wherewithal to have the extra dribble and put that one in by Jace O'Neal to avoid the shot blocker that time. And he's starting to climb back in this one. 27-21 is the score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Holiday looking to go to work. Skip pass into the corner. Davis for three, long off the mark, no good. Fox had the rebound, lost it out of bounds. Let's go back and look at that block shot. Now that we have a little break in the action here on the other end, you see it get out in transition here. As, yes, sir. Big time block there by Holiday. That replay being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. You want something hot and ready? Well, that's the place to go. Located on South Adams Street. Download the app, put your order in. You don't even have to go and you can pay for it in the app. You don't even have to talk to anybody. They've got the portal. They'll give you a passcode. You punch in that passcode. You can pick up your pizza ready to go there at Little Caesars. That three-pointer off the mark, no good. And that was Frazier ripping the rebound for the Indians. Well, the helter-skelter type pace between these two teams has settled down. They're going from 120 to doing about 90 right now. Inside feed, Indians weren't ready for it, and it was taken away. And then that's going to be a reach-in foul on Holiday. That is going to be Holiday's first foul. Should be the team's fourth foul. 8 minutes to play here until halftime. Got to give a shout-out David Mabry, former manager for the men's basketball team, watching this evening with a roll try for the Indians. Drive inside, shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, his putback is there, as that was Lewis with the basket. East not going quietly into the evening here. They've battled back to cut what once upon a time was a 9-point advantage. Now down to 4. Indians need a basket, get a little bit of their rhythm back offensively here. Harper with it. Up top to Winston. Winston's three is off the mark, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call. A couple of Lions fighting over the rebound. Out of bounds into the hands of Cal Brown. And so the ball will go back to the Indians. We invite you to mark your calendar every Thursday this season. ICC will play at home once conference play starts, which it starts next week. So just go ahead, mark it on the calendar as Holiday wants the three. That one rattles in and out, no good. 5:30 the women's start, 7:30 the men's start. If you can't make it, we'll be right here on the Red Channel each Thursday night for ICC basketball. Big one next Thursday. We need you to come in town as is ICC in Northeast. Skip pass out of bounds, last touched by East Mississippi. This is a non-conference game here between the two squads. As a timeout is taken, it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that timeout with them. Let's hear from Little Caesars and be back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is a real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 27-23 is the score. ICC with the lead. 6:59 to go here until halftime. ICC has led as much as 9 in this contest. East Mississippi took a 2-0 lead on the first basket of the evening. So ICC with it. They've gone cold from the floor after just getting red hot, hitting 3 straight threes. 2 of those belonging to Tim Holiday, who recently set the record for most threes in a game with 9. We found out during the women's game that actually ties the mark for women's most threes in a game, held by Marley Hatcher. Holiday wants the 3. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound eventually tipped around and pulled down by East Mississippi. So the Indians once again staying cold from the floor. East trying to chip back into this contest. They want a 3 on the other end. That one good. Lewis buries the 3. He's got 5. It's a 1-point contest. Indians need a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. You see East now playing with a little bit more confidence. Winston dribbles over to the right side, gives it up to Holiday. Holiday now to Johnson on the left wing. Johnson drops off a screen from Winston, who drives by his defender inside. Layup is good. That's one thing Winston does well. When he gets to the basket, he knows how to finish, despite going amongst the trees like he did there. He's got 5 points now. The lead back to 3 for the Indians. And that's going to be a moving screen all day, every day. Tough one there. As the play was set up beautifully, the old school pick and roll, but McKinney just got to get there and get stopped before running through the player to set the screen, and that was the call. Coach Begley asking the official why it was called. The official explained it to him pretty well. That was one of those that you couldn't really question that one. Winston with it, once again trying to drive by the defender, and he's going to be bumped as he drives by, nearly going over the top of Casey Smith, our photographer. You can see her photos from tonight on ICCimages.com. That's ICCimages.com. Have athletic photos from non-athletic events. You can just about go back all the way to 2010 to see some of those photos. As this is Harper with the basketball. Inside he goes. Johnson's turnaround jumper. Back iron no. Gets his own rebound. Lost it. Found it again. Puts it up and gets it to go. Great hustle that time by Johnson. Battling to keep that ball alive. And eventually got the shot to fall. 31-26 now. The lead for the Indians with 5 minutes to go until halftime. Step back on the three-pointer on its way. Off the mark, no good. That's one of those shots, if you're ICC, you will settle for every time. As that shot was off and the Indians easily crashing the board. Winston wanting to go to work. Spin cycle. Shot good. Winston getting hot now. He's got 7. Indians up in this one 33-26. East now needs to kind of find a basket. After getting off a pretty good push, ICC answered. Now East looking to answer on their own. Drive inside, nothing there. Kicks it out. Thought about the 3, doesn't want it. Spins it around the perimeter. Ball fake, drive inside, lost the handle on it, and that should be a charge, no a block. Unless he was inside the arch there, that one looked like he was well out of control. Actually looked like he took 3 steps, to be honest with you. But either way it goes, I'm up here, the officials are down there, and they're getting paid to call the game, and probably would say go or hush. Or maybe not as polite as those words. As you see, I believe that's Johnson. Yeah, it is. No, excuse me, that was not. That was Cooperwood going the distance, going a little extra mileage there. Just mop up the floor for us. 4:07 to go here, as this will now be Tatum at the line, shooting some free throws. His first is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Tatum. He's now got 4 points in the contest. Both teams sending in some substitutions, being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights. They're located right across the street from us here in the DEC. As the second free throw is good for Tatum. He's now got 5. So a good one back and forth in this one, 33-28, ICC with the lead and the basketball. 4 minutes, and now we've got a moving screen called on ICC. Well, that's one thing you do. If you work the officials, you can get in their head and give them a little bit of doubt and get a call. Now, I'm not going to say that was not the wrong call, but much less of an aggressive moving screen as the previous that we saw. And so East will get the ball back now. Big possession here. As momentum has kind of flipped both ways. That one taken away by the Indians. Cooperwood with the steal. Bump, but no call. Good no call on the layup. As Cooperwood gets the basket. Says there was contact, but not a whole lot to warrant a foul call there. And ICC gets the stop, and they're now up 35-28. So East with the basketball, going to work quickly around the perimeter. Into the corner they go with it. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Winston. Winston spins around to Davis. Davis drives baseline. Shot is up and good. Over a pair of defenders that time. Davis now with 11 points to lead all scorers on the evening. 37-28. ICC matching their largest lead of the night with 3:09 to go here until halftime. Into the corner they go with it. Now they're going to spin it back up top. This is Henderson with it. On the perimeter they go. Now to the baseline. Ooh, had the baseline. Did not want it. Steps back for the three, and that's why. Buries the three that time, does Josh Brown. Fourth three-pointer of the game for East Mississippi. ICC's got 5 of them here in the first half. 37-31, 2:42 to go here until halftime. Harper lets traffic clear, forces that three-pointer up, no good. Not the shot you're looking for if you're the Indians. And now here comes East Mississippi on the other end, trying to take advantage of the miss there by ICC. Well, I tell you what, East Mississippi, they ball faked well in Steph Curry style range. Is that long two off the mark, no good. Fox tips the rebound to himself. But man, they're at the, if you look on your court right now where that line is, that volleyball line, they act like they're not afraid to pull it from that far out. So 37-31, 2 minutes to play here. Winston drives inside. His scoop shot is up, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Fox on the rebound. Great block out that time by, I thought it was 7, but it's number 2, DeAndre Lewis. Lewis giving up plenty of size to Fox, but just did a good job of old school basketball, as they say. Put your butt on him and block him out, and that's exactly what he did. He'll go to the other end of the floor for a chance at some free throws. These are big points here for East as they can get points with the clock stopped, trailing in this one by 6. Pretty much been where the game has been from that 6 to 9 point mark so far. As that first free throw is good on the 1+1. 6 points for Lewis. East Mississippi missed their first free throw, has made 4 in a row since. And the commentators' jinx did not work on that one. 7 points now for Lewis. 4-point contest here, 37-33. Inside 2 minutes to play until halftime. Winston with the basketball. Drops it over to Davis now. Davis trying to feed it to Holiday. Holiday getting the business. The officials say the ball was tipped away. Wow, a lot of contact there. Holiday thought about pulling that one up, lost the handle on it, gets it back. Drives inside, extra pass, and that's going to be a push on the floor from behind. Not a bad foul there if you're East Mississippi. Didn't want to give up the easy layup. Commit the foul where he can't get the shot off. And so now the ball will go back to the baseline here, as that's only the 4th foul whistled on East Mississippi. ICC has been tagged with 7. Parker in the game for ICC. Winston out to Holiday. He wants the three-pointer. Can't get it. Rebound tipped around. Still being tipped around, and ICC finds it. Davis. Holiday, long 2. He is hammered. Couldn't get the shot to fall, so he'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws here. That's just one of those unfortunate fouls there for East Mississippi. You're trying to be aggressive, getting out on one of the hottest shooters in the country right now. And when you do, he ball fakes and dribbles into you to draw the foul. And that's one of those situations where Henderson's kind of talking to the officials saying, hey, what could I do there? I was in the air. He dribbled into me. Just one of those unfortunate situations. The cardinal sin, as they say in basketball, leaving your feet in that situation. as Holiday to the free throw line. First one on its way, and that one no good. (37-33), 1:17 to go until the break. Second free throw, that one good. Nice adjustment there by Holiday. He's now got 9. East Mississippi sending in a sub. Fomakinde back into the contest. Brown will check out for East Mississippi. Lead is 5. ICC has led as much as 9. East led 2-0. It's been their only lead of the evening as that ball, they did leave a couple times by 1. Just a bad pass there, spilling into the bench for ICC, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Indians. We talk about East need to take advantage of those turnovers. ICC needs to do the same here. Try to build on this lead. Up by 5 with a minute to play until the break. Winston spins it around, nearly threw it away. Holiday able to find a handle on it that time. Calls for a screen for Parker, gets it, spins into some defense, in trouble. Holiday finally gives it up. Indians with it, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Davis for 3, no good. And the rebound taken away by Parker. And then that's going to be a reach-in foul called there, as just a little bit of frustration after Parker came in and ripped that rebound out of his hands. It was McKinney who basically just wrapped him up like a hug and held on to him so he couldn't get the shot off. Good job by the official, noticing that both guys were kind of getting a little frustrated there, and stepped in between them, got them to go their separate ways, as this has been an intense basketball game back and forth throughout this entire first half. Winston gets the basketball. Dribbling around now, wants to reset the offense. Man-to-man defense out of East Mississippi. Winston calling for a screen, gets it over to Davis. Davis pull-up jumper in the paint, good. DJ Davis buries the jumper, and he's now got 13 points to lead all scorers here. A timeout taken by East Mississippi with 28 seconds to go here until halftime. We will keep it here. We do want to remind you that we've got our first pitch banquet coming up in this month. It'll be on Wednesday, January 21st here on the ICC Fulton campus. I do want to encourage you to visit the baseball page of letsgoicc.com. That's letsgoicc.com. The link to order those tickets are available there. Featured speaker or guest speaker this year will be ICC Athletic Hall of Fame and ICC Athletic alumnus, Monroe County native, and Auburn head baseball coach Butch Thompson. You know Butch, you know it's going to be a great night, so we do encourage you to come out and enjoy a night of baseball. Help support the program by purchasing a ticket. You can get a meal. There'll be a silent auction, some raffle going on. You can meet our first-year head coach, Slater Lott, the coaching staff, and the newest members of the ICC baseball team. Of course, they'll be getting things started that next weekend with their first games of the season as well. That's the ICC First Pitch Banquet. Tickets on sale now at letsgoicc.com. East with the basketball, 15 seconds now on the clock. Shot clock is off. Indians extending the defense. It's a 1-3-1 style defense. Trapping on the wings. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Indians with the rebound. That's Holiday. Holiday quickly up the floor to Davis. 2 seconds. Pulls it up. Jumper is on its way. No good. And that will do it for the first half of play. ICC 40. East Mississippi 33. We'll take a break and come back with the second half right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Baseball fans, make your plans to join us on Wednesday, January the 21st on the Fulton campus for the ICC Baseball First Pitch Banquet presented by Pryor Morrow. Meet first-year head coach Slater Lott, the rest of the coaching staff, and the players that make up this year's squad. Featured speaker will be Monroe County native and ICC Athletic Hall of Famer Auburn head baseball coach Butch Thompson. Tickets are on sale now on the baseball page of letsgoicc.com. That's the ICC Baseball First Pitch Banquet, January 21st in Fulton. ICC basketball alumni. Come home Thursday, February the 5th for Alumni Night. Reconnect with former teammates and coaches and help cheer on today's Lady Indians and Indians. The club room on the concourse opens at 5 with light refreshments for former players and coaches. Then it's game time as ICC takes on Southwest, with the women tipping at 5:30,
followed by the men at 7:30. That's the ICC Basketball Alumni Night, February the 5th at the Davis Event Center in Fulton.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Mr. Palomalo?
Yeah.
You need any help?
Mm-mm.
You want my Coke Zero?
Nah.
Really? You can have it.
A Coke Zero and a smile.
We're Coke brand managers. Coke Zero stole our taste, and they are not stealing our commercial.
Hey, that was for me.
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Coke Zero adds a life. Have a Coke
Hey, kid.
Zero and a
Cats.
Da, 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 da.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Your ICC Lady Indy. She wants to drive inside. Gets by the defender. Layup is good. It's 1-2. And then there's a steal by Chisholm. And she'll turn that into a basket off the turnover. Crosses over the defender. The lane opens up. The layup is good. Turner to Amos. Her shot is there. But the defense had enough time to recover. Winters wants the three. Gets the three. No, they're going to say it's a two. Steal by Winters. Winters off to Turner. Layup, yes. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tootie underneath. Nice. To 25-16. And there's a steal. Chisholm goes in. Her layup is good. Skips it into the corner to Shields. Eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Gets it off the screen. Now back up top. Brock with it. Behind the back. Jumper in the paint. Yes. Push the issue. Lane opens up floor. Jumper's good. Drives in, kicks it out. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. Up the floor she goes. Easy assist, and the layup is there. She's going to get out in the open floor. The layup is good. Crosses over the defender. The lane opens up for it. The layup is good. Up the floor to Amos, and the layup is good. Lockett up and underneath. Count the basket. Kick out of it. Ball fake. Drive inside. Jumper on its way. Yes. And she wants to get out and run. Bounce pass ahead. Stop. Lets the defense clear. And the layup is good. Three-pointer on its way. Yes. She's wanting to get out and run. Up the floor to Chisholm. Her shot, yes. And ICC is going to back it out again. Chisholm wants the three. Got it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Drive inside. Layup is there. 8 seconds now. It's going to be inside. Jumper's up and good. Tried to kick it back inside, but they were able to keep it. Jumper is good. Getting her steps down, and the layup is good for Shields. That one off the mark, no good. Dabbs with the rebound. Powers it back up, and it's good. Shields goes inside. Her shot is up in and good. Rebound tipped around. ICC gets it. Shot put up. Count the basket. Katie's going to drive inside. Scoop shot is there. Nothing there. Great defense by the defenders. As there's a three-pointer on its way. That one good. Now here come the Indians on the other end. Three-pointer on its way. Heat check here. Yes. ICC gets the rebound. This is Winston. Three-pointer, deep three here. Yes. For backdoor cut, but great help defense. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. Official on the baseline. Must have blinked. Drive to the basket and count it. Now leave it up the floor. Shot inside, denied. Neither team can get anything going offensively here. Three-pointer for the Indians. That one good. He's got 8 points, his first three-pointer of the night. Indians with the steal. Layup on the other end. Winston, inside out he goes. Ball faked by Davis. Baseline jumper, good. Beautiful ball movement there in the contest. Davis wants another one, got it. And Harper will just come away with a loose ball. Up the floor they go. Indians on the other end. Layup is there by Max Home. They got locations in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. Three, count the basket. There's another three. Traffic, and it was taken away. And now here comes the defenders on the other end. Shot denied by halftime. Holiday goes in and he finishes. Tell you what, this doesn't feel like a 13-point game, so if you're a Valley fan, you like the My Goodness. With the basketball, lead this one by 11. Holiday goes in, his shot is good. Drive inside, kicks it out. Indians moving the ball around. Winston goes inside and a beautiful finish. That one off the mark, no good, but the Indians with the rebound. Harper for three, yes! This is Winston. Count the basket. It's Winston with the basketball now. This three-pointer on its way. Good! And it ties the record. It breaks the record for threes. 41 points. Ties the record for most points in a game. 2012-13 season. He set the record for most three-pointers in the game as he's hit 8. Beautiful play in the jam. As we mentioned, Holiday just needs a basket. A chance at it here. Got it! Frazier back to Winston. Jumper from the key. Yes. Also pick our Samstown Market Star of the game. I don't think it's going to be very questionable on who that's going to be. And now the Indians starting to run this one out. Here comes Winston. He thought about throwing that one down after leading the defenders in scoring in the first half. Davis, baseline jumper, money.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Top Play Thursday. I'm your host, Landry Kent.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesar's new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from the start of the second half here between ICC and East Mississippi. ICC leading at 40-33 at the break. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 78-46 win in the first game of the day. Take a look at some first half scoring, and let's start with East Mississippi. Of course, these stats being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. They're always unofficial. I do encourage you to visit letsgoicc.com tomorrow for those final stats. DeAndre Lewis with 7 points. Robinson with 2. Tatum added 5. Fomakinde led the way with 10 points. Henderson with 2. Brown with 3. McKinney with 2. And O'Neal with 2. For ICC, it was DJ Davis with 13 points. 7 from Damarian Winston. Tim Holiday with 9 points. 2 points for Cooper Wood. 3 for Harper. 2 for Johnson. And Fox added 4. Those stats being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. ICC will have the ball to start the second half. They're in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. East Mississippi in their visiting red, trimmed in white and gray uniforms. On the floor for ICC is Winston, Davis, Johnson, Fox, and Harper, the original Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting 5. Beautiful drawn-up play there out of the gate. Johnson with authority. He's got 4 points now. 42-33 is the score. East on the other end, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on the Indians, as that was, I think, let's see who. That's going to be number 2, Lewis, on the drive to the basket. He's a little shaken up, taking some time to gather himself on the baseline, as they're going to say he does have free throws coming up here. Thought that foul was before the shot. My goodness. Old school 1980s style continuation there, as Lewis still hurting there. So number 2, Lewis. Number 12 is Brown. You've got, again, can't really see the numbers. Number 15, McKinney, on the floor. That shot no good for Lewis. Don't know if his injury may have kind of messed his shot up there. Number 5, Fomakinde, on the floor. And got to get one more number for you. Second free throw, that one good. Nice adjustment there for Lewis. And looks like it's going to be Henderson. That will be your 5 starting the second half here for East Mississippi. 1 of 2 from the free throw line goes East Mississippi. 42-34 is the score. DJ Davis jumper smooth as he knocks that one down. Davis, 15 points to lead all scorers on the evening. East with the basketball now, trailing by 10. That is the largest lead of the night for ICC. That three-pointer off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Ball fake, and it's slapped away by Fox, and oh, my goodness. East going to catch a break on that one as Fox got a whole lot of ball. And that's going to be his 3rd foul. So a tough one there for the Indians to pick up that type of foul for his 3rd. So imagine he will have to be coming out of the game here in a moment, as this will send number 15, McKinney, to the line. These are big free throws. Even though we're early on here in the second half, if you're East, you want to get back in this game by taking advantage of those free throws. Can't do so. Missing the front end of that one is McKinney. Again, I welcome all those that are watching in favor of East Mississippi this evening. Special hello to our good friend David Rosinski, the SID down at East Mississippi, a good buddy of mine. He does a lot of hard work for you guys out there at East. That's that second free throw no good. Next time you see him at a ball game, maybe see him on campus, tell David thank you for all that he does for the sports out there at East Mississippi. No better way to thank him than buy him a nice ice-cold Coke. Indians up by 10 with the basketball. Winston, little shake and bake. Nobody there to help as it's a turnover as he's looking to go baseline to Johnson. And now here comes East on the other end. It's taken away by Winston. Beautiful steal there by Damarian, and might have got away with the travel. In the corner they go. Harper, no good. Tip, no. Rebound loose on the floor, and East Mississippi had it, but then his foot was out of bounds when he grabbed it. That was just sloppy basketball on both ends of the floor here. Both teams need to take a deep breath and get refocused here. 18-22 to go in the contest. Winston with it. He's going to step back and reset the offense. Inside to Harper. Harper's turnaround jumper rattles in good. Harper gets his 5th point of the night. And the Indians slowly pushing the lead out now by 12, 46-34. East needs a good possession this trip down the floor. And that's going to be not what the Indians want to do there. That's going to be a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Cooperwood. That's going to be his first. Third team foul called on the Indians. No fouls have been called so far on East Mississippi here in the second half. Indians very aggressive defensively, trapping in the corner. East no problem throwing over the top of it. And now they're going to reset their offense. Drive inside. Shot is up, a lot of contact, no foul call. Rebound being fought for underneath. East Mississippi finds it, then turns it over to Davis. Davis with the steal. Dribbles in, looking to knife his way inside. Nothing there. Drops it off to Johnson. Beautiful ball fake. Got both defenders in the air and was able to finish. Johnson played well against Tennessee Valley. Continuing that strong play here. He's now got 6. And ICC continues to build the lead now, up by 14. In the corner for 3 for East Mississippi. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, and that's got to be a foul, and they do call it. The official on the opposite side of the floor calls the foul while the other just watching. As that time, it's one of those situations where McKinney, we saw him have a similar foul in the first half where he was just hustling for the ball. He just unfortunately was in the wrong spot at the wrong time and happened to take the player down to the ground for ICC. And that's going to be his third foul. So one of those situations, much like Fox when he picked up his third foul, you hate to see that type of foul be their third foul, if that makes sense, because it's one of those he was hustling, trying to make it to play for his team. So it's 48-34. ICC with the lead in the basketball. Davis, baseline jumper, left that one well short. Air ball collected that time by East Mississippi as the Lions wanted to push, but instead elects to slow it down and reset the offense. Looking to drive baseline. Henderson in no man's land. Luckily to get that one out. Now the three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around. Harper had it. Was able to get in the air, hang there long enough to find Winston and get the ball back to the Indians. Winston spins. In and outside they go. Davis for 3. Yes! Beautiful basketball there. Davis, his second three-pointer of the night. He's got 18. Timeout on the floor. Everything going the way of the Indians. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. ICC up in this one 51-34. East Mississippi's gone cold from the floor. ICC's defense has been a big problem for the Lions here of late. And so it'll be East Mississippi ball here on the far side of the floor. ICC in white, East Mississippi in red. Non-conference game here between these two teams. Close in proximity. That's the reason why they kind of try to play each other in non-conference play as that ball goes out of bounds after the jump trap at midcourt. If you're unfamiliar where they are, they're in Scuba. You basically jump on 45, punch it until you get tired of driving, need a break. Well, there's Scuba. At Scuba Junction, take a right if you're heading south, and the campus is not too far from there. And then we've got a foul away from the ball. And I think that's going to be on East Mississippi as well. And it is he was trying to not fight through a screen, basically was trailing the defender, trying to go over the top of a screen, and when he did, kind of fell into the ICC player. So coach coming out, mopping up the floor, getting things ready to play. As ICC will have the ball on the sideline up in this one, 51-34, 16 and a half to play. These two teams will meet again a little bit later on in the season in Scuba for the conference matchup. Harper wants the NBA range 3, can't get it, but does get his own rebound. Inside, layup is good. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you follow your shots. Harper gets the layup. He's got 7 points now. And ICC starting to open this one up a little bit
And that's going to be a reach-in foul on the Indians. 19 is the lead. That foul whistled on Cooper Wood. That's going to be his second, as this is going to send Griffin to the free throw line. First action we've seen tonight out of Griffin. His first free throw is good. Boy, that is a good-looking shot out of Griffin. That old-school vibe. Got that snake bite at the end on the finish. He gets his first points of the night. Second free throw good. Neither one of those touched rim that time. He's got 2 points. This is 53-36. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of East Mississippi. Cooper Wood with the basketball. Dribbles over, nothing there. Tough defense out of East, not giving ICC any breathing room here. Trying to fight their way back in this one. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Winston, shimmy, shakes, goes inside, and is tackled on the drive. And he will stay on the floor for a second. Hopefully he's okay. A little slow to get up, but he is. Ball will be on the baseline for the Indians. KJ Patrick will come back into the contest. Winston will step out. This breaking the action, we do want to remind you of some of our sponsors. Bank Okolona, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, the ICC Wesley Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, all proud to bring you tonight's action. Three-pointer from the corner, good. Tim Holiday, stop me if you've ever heard me say that before, knocking down the three. Now the lead is 20 for the Indians, largest of the night. East needs a basket. Good answer there on the other end. A running sky-type hook shot falls for Henderson. He's got 4. Big answer there by East. Davis, ball fakes, wants to drive inside, lost the handle of it, and that's going to be a travel. Good idea by KJ that time. Just got to put the ball down before taking that extra step. Turnover gives the ball back now to East. As the apparently East Mississippi player asked for the mop to come out, trying to find a spot to mop things up. Well, they were standing at the key and then eventually come over here to where the Nancy Gray Court symbol is. That one official was looking for it basically at the top of the three-point line, dead away from the goal, and it was nowhere near there. So East with the basketball. ICC in a full court man-to-man defense. 56-38 is the score. East, once again, just needs to get a good possession, start chipping away at this lead here of the Indians to try to get back in this one. You'd like to get it to 10 by the time you get to the 10-minute mark. Henderson, though, nearly had his pocket pick, was able to get it back. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now 3. Drives inside, scoop shot is there, and falls. Henderson with back-to-back baskets. He's got 6. And here come the Lions now. They've chipped it down to a 56-40 lead with 14-19 to go here in the contest. And we've got a foul away from the basketball. That foul's going to be whistled on number 4, Tatum. Each team now with 4 fouls in the contest. So ICC ball on the baseline. Harper to inbounds for the Indians. Lobs it inside to Johnson. Quickly back up top to Patrick. In the corner they go to Holiday. That shot no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by East Mississippi. So basically a do-over, if you will, in that situation. Harper in the corner to Patrick. Patrick up top to Johnson. And now ICC will reset the offense through Davis.
Davis dribbles over to the left side, looking for someone to come inside with him. Doesn't do so. Harper in the corner for three. That one rims out and falls. Or excuse me, falls out. I thought it went through, but it did not. Now here comes East Mississippi on the other end, driving inside, and a foul on ICC. Henderson has decided he's going to put the team on his shoulders and carry them here as he'll go to the free throw line here to shoot two. Indians' fifth foul, so fouls could become a factor here, as that is going to be the third foul on Davis. Davis has 18 to lead all scorers in the contest. ICC going to have a pair of subs. Now make it a trio of subs getting set to check in at the next opportunity. First free throw is no good. Boy, it's going to be one thing that East is going to look back at and say, guys, we've got to do a better job of making these free throws when we have the opportunities. Indians send in the substitutions, being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. Second free throw, that one good. Nice adjustment and follow through that time by Henderson. He's now got 7. 56-41. East continue to chip away in what once upon a time was a 20-point advantage. Harper with the basketball near side of the floor. Now up top to Winston. Winston wanting to drive inside, but great defense by East Mississippi to take that away. Now ICC is going to reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Winston drives by the defenders, puts the shot up and counts the basket. And one. Well, that was a tough shot there. Let's go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay. Winston gets his 9th point of the night and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here, as he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw on its way, and it's good. Would have been a lane violation on East Mississippi, but the shot fell. 10 points now for Winston. Holiday back into the contest for ICC. Indians in a 1-3-1 style press here, meeting them at half court. East no problem with it. Drives inside, shot is up, no good, but oh my goodness. Don't know, that was just the official reacting to where the ball was. The player from East Mississippi out of control, laid it up without looking underneath the basket on the backside of the basket, but instead calls the foul on Fox. Fox, I'm going to say this, Fox, who wears number 20 for ICC, as that free throw is good for number 12, Henderson, Brown, his 4th point. But I'm going to say this, he and McKinney for East Mississippi, they have been on the short end of a couple of calls tonight that have really limited their playing time, as that second free throw is good. 5 now for Brown. 59-43. ICC with the basketball and the lead, coming up on 13 minutes to play here in the contest. Indians with it. Long two. That one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out, and East Mississippi controls it. And here's another foul on the Indians. Well, we went from being able to play wide open, some nothing malicious style contact, but now we can't even play 45 seconds without a whistle being blown. But if you're East Mississippi, that's how you get back in this thing, if you can get hot from the free throw line. This is Henderson, who should be shooting the 1+1 here. So East is in the bonus for the final 12:50. As that first free throw is good. 8 points now for Henderson. He was a bit dramatic after that block out. Now the official's going to come talk to Winston. So now this will be the second free throw coming up here. 8 points on the evening for Henderson. 6 of those so far here in the second half. That free throw good. 9 points. 59-45 is the score. East doing a good job of chipping their way back into this one. As we said, you wanted to try to get it to 10 by the time you hit the 10-minute mark. As ICC with it now. Indy is quickly swinging around the perimeter, looking to drive inside. Fadeaway jumpers up, rattles around, no good. The Indians have gone ice cold from the floor. And now here comes Henderson. Beautiful extra pass, and the layup is there. McKinney gets his 4th point and a quick timeout taken here. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We've got a good one brewing here in Fulton. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back out of the timeout here, ladies and gentlemen. ICC was up by 20 in this contest, now up 59-47, 12-22 to go here in the contest. Adam Gore, Cal Brown, Casey Smith, and Raphael Henry bring you this action this evening here from Fulton. Indians need a good possession, come away with points as they have been ice cold from the floor ever since taking that 20-point lead. Winston with the basketball. Up to Harper, who drives inside. Pull-up jumper. Renaissance Bank shot for Harper. He's now got 9. That was a big basket for the Indians. Wild shot up, no good, and we've got a foul caught on the opposite side of the floor. And the player from East is still down. Hopefully he's okay. That one's going to be on Fomakinde, as he looks like he's also shaken up on the play. Yeah, if I'm Coach Begley, I most definitely want to have a conversation on that. How does the official on the opposite side of the floor, looking through bodies, make that foul call? Kudos to Coach Begley. Like I said, he likes to work the officials. You know that as an official coming into the game, and I'm not saying that as a negative thing. But after he gets the explanation from the referee, pats him on the back, shakes his hand, it says thank you. I'm sure there wasn't an ounce of sarcasm in that. And at least if there wasn't, he and I would not be anything similar, because I'm going to have to agree with Coach Begley there. Did not see that foul on East. Three-pointer, good! DJ Davis from right there in front of Coach Wilson. He's got 21 to lead all scorers, his 3rd three-pointer of the night. And ICC, after weathering a little bit of the storm there of East Mississippi, pushes it back out to a 64-47 advantage. East for 3. That one off the mark, no good, and Davis rips the rebound on the backside. Up the floor to Harper. Harper stutter steps, jab, 3, yes! Harper buries the 3. He's now got 9, and the lead back to 20 in the blink of an eye for the Indians. So East, after chipping away at it, ICC has answered nicely. Pull back, step back, jumper, good. That was pretty. That was Brown with his 7th point of the night. So now here comes Harper, spins, loses the handle, but gets it, and it rattles in good. Back-to-back basket by Harper. He's now got 14. 11 of those coming here in the second half. Lead back to 20, 69-49. East in trouble.
Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Step back three on its way. Good. Big basket there as that was buried by Lewis. His second three of the night. He's got 11. 69-51 with 10 minutes to play here. So ICC with it. Little give and go action. Johnson, beautiful decision to go reverse layup to avoid the block there. Johnson now with 8. And the Indians with the steal. Davis had it poked away. Now is going to get it back and dribble it up the floor. Ball fakes on the three and is going to back it back out. And now a quick three put up here by the Indians. That one good. Holiday drills the three, and ICC with their largest lead of the night here. 4th three-pointer of the night for Holiday. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
ICC Basketball Alumni. Come home Thursday, February the 5th for Alumni Night. Reconnect with former teammates and coaches and help cheer on today's Lady Indians and Indians. The club room on the concourse opens at 5 with light refreshments for former players and coaches. Then it's game time as ICC takes on Southwest with the women tipping at 5:30, followed by the men at 7:30. That's the ICC Basketball Alumni Night, February the 5th at the Davis Event Center in Fulton.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 9:32 to go here in the contest. ICC leads this one 74-51 after a big three-pointer knockdown by Holiday. Holiday had 9 the other night, 4 tonight, so 13 three-pointers over the span of 2 games. And he's still got a little bit of time to play in this one. East with the basketball. Got to have some points this trip down the floor. Layup is up, no good. That's going to be goaltended because he slapped the backboard. Count the basket there for Fomakinde. Good to see him back on the floor after being shaken up for a minute. And so count the basket on the goaltending there. And now ICC with it. Inside 10 minutes to play, actually coming up on 9 minutes to play here in the contest. And that's going to be a bumping foul. Well, Winston just threw it up, hoping to see something happen there. It went in, but it won't count. But it'll be a 1-and-1 situation here for Winston. So Winston to the free throw line. He is 1 of 1 from the charity stripe so far this evening. And he makes the first. He's now got 11 on the night. So winning the second free throw. On its way, and that one good. Indians with their largest lead of the night, 76-53. East Mississippi with the basketball. Needing a good possession this trip down the floor. It's time now starting to become an issue with this big of a lead here by the Indians, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Harper. And that'll be free throws coming up here for East. 1-and-1 opportunity here. That foul on Harper, that's going to be his second. Free throw up, and it's left short, no good. So the Indians got up by 20, went cold. East cut it down to a 12-point lead. Then ICC went on 11-0, 14-0 run as Harper buries that three. 79-53 now is the score. Eleven three-pointers as a team for ICC. That three is off the mark, no good, and ICC rips the rebound with Winston. Harper with it now. Ball fakes, drives inside, layup, no! Just couldn't get that one to finish. Was Harper's. That was a beautiful move there.
East with it now on the offensive side of the floor. Great extra pass, layup, count the basket, and one. Funchess, I believe, is going to be hit with the foul. And so a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up here for Lewis. So Lewis will head to the free throw line. The chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And it's no good. Left it short again. East Mississippi leaving a lot of points on the floor with these missed free throws this evening. ICC now up 79-54. That three-pointer halfway down, no good, and we've got a foul on the floor going to be whistled here on East. So we'll have free throws coming up here for the Indians. This looks like it's going to turn into a free throw shooting contest down the stretch. For ICC, you just got to keep pace with the Lions. Try to come away with the sweep of East Mississippi here tonight in non-conference play. So this is Funchess at the line. Two-sport star here at ICC. As his free throw's no good. He was a member of the football team. Wild shot put up ain't good. Kind of lost the handle of the basketball. Was able to find it late was O'Neal. He's now got 4. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
January 21st in Fulton. Baseball fans, make your plans to join us on Wednesday, January the 21st on the Fulton campus for the ICC Baseball First Pitch Banquet presented by Prior Morrow. Meet first-year head coach Slater Lott, the rest of the coaching staff, and the players that make up this year's squad. Featured speaker will be Monroe County native and ICC Athletic Hall of Famer Auburn head baseball coach Butch Thompson. Tickets are on sale now on the baseball page of letsgoicc.com. That's the ICC Baseball First Pitch Banquet, January 21st in Fulton. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout. ICC leading this one 79-57. We'll take a peek inside the record book. ICC with 11 three-pointers in this game. The most made by the Indians in the modern day record is 14 back in 2024. That was at a game at Marion Military. So ICC 3 away from tying that record, 4 away from breaking it. Beautiful bounce pass. Thought about going big. Holiday said, no, I'm not going to give you that easy. Foul, and this will send East Mississippi to the free throw line. My goodness. O'Neal was thinking about getting big and doing some damage after a beautiful pass there. Holiday didn't give it to him easy. And so now to be a pair of free throws coming up here for O'Neal. He's got 4 points. Free throw good. 5 points now for O'Neal. Second free throw, that one, no, unkind as it just rattles out. And the rebound ripped down there by Holiday. So the Indians with the basketball want to think about working a little bit of clock here, get the shot clock deep into the attempt, unless you've got a layup. East Mississippi, though, staying tenacious defensively here. Now Holiday, step back, wants the three, got it! Boy, that's just pretty. Holiday buries that one. He's now got 5 3-pointers in the game. East tries to put that one away. Now they're 2 away from tying the record for most threes in a game. So the last time out, ICC set the record for most threes by an individual in Holiday with 9. Now the Indians 3 away from setting the record for most threes as a team. Holiday flips the shot up and good. 20 points for Holiday following his 44-point performance on Monday. As that ball nearly taken away, East gets it back. 84-58 is the score. Nice ball movement by the Lions. That 3-pointer no good, and the rebound ripped down by Davis. 84-58 is the score. 5:40 to go in the contest. Winston coming off the screen, hesitates, tries to kick it inside. But that's what you're taught. If you can't get a hand in the lane, get a foot in the lane, and that's going to be a kick ball called on East Mississippi. And so ICC ball on the baseline, reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Winston with it. In the corner to Holiday. Holiday wants another one. Got another one. My goodness, Tim Holiday buries the 3. He's now got 23 points. The Indians, they are rolling here, folks. As ICC buries the 3. Timeout taken. We're going to take it with them. Let's hear from Metro Ford.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Thank my good buddy Chad, who let me know that I had not hit the mute button, or I had not hit it to put the sound back on. ICC 94-62. Indians leave it inside in the jam. Fox. Fox with authority. He's got 6. And the Indians lead this one 96-62. East Mississippi with it, trying to drive baseline, taken away by the Indians. Back up top. Spin does Henderson. Tries to drop it out underneath, and Henderson was looking to drop it off to the backside. Lewis was anticipating the lob over a pair of players, so the ball goes out of bounds back to ICC. So we have tied a record for most threes in a game with 14. Baseline jumper on its way. Good. Indians, my goodness, red hot. Frazier gets his first points of the night. And we've got a foul on the other end. This is 21 to the line, O'Neal. Couple of subs coming in here for ICC. Christian and Funchess. That second free throw is good. .2:15 to play here. ICC looking to hit the century mark, I think, for the first time this season. As Frazier dribbling around, in trouble, drops it off now to Patrick. Patrick, floater in the paint, and it's there. 100 for the Indians. So Patrick puts the Indians at the 100 mark. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. Tough shot knocked down by DeAndre Lewis. He's got 16 to lead the way for East Mississippi. ICC still a three-pointer away from setting the new record for most threes as a team. Indians drop it off inside. Fox goes underneath. Layup is up. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touched by East Mississippi. So both teams getting some guys in the game that don't necessarily see a chunk of time on the board. Well, these officials are extremely worried about sweat on the floor tonight. We have spent a lot of time here in the second half mopping the floor. We will have an abbreviated version of the Renaissance Bank post-game report. My goodness, the referee wants us to mop up the whole floor. There we go. So now we'll get set to play here. The reason I say that, I know Raphael's going to want to check out that Ole Miss game as soon as this one's over here. It was 16-10 Miami last time that we checked at halftime. Fall-away jumper, that one off the mark, no good in the rebound. Ripped down by East Mississippi. Henderson in the open floor, drops this one back, and East with it now in the corner. Trying to drive baseline, loses a handle on it, but it looks like it's going to be a foul called here on the Indians, so it will stay with East on the baseline. So this will send O'Neal back to the free throw line with 1:03 to go here. Indians up 100-67. That free throw is good.
1:03 to play here. Second free throw, good as well. O'Neal's had an impressive second half. He's got 11 points, only 2 in the first. So we'll see if ICC might try to break the record for most threes in a game or if they're just going to play this one out. There's the shot. If it falls, it's it. No, back iron, no good. Then it's taken away by the Indians. It's still on the other end. And the layup is good. Indians 102-69 with 30 seconds to play. Nice extra pass. Shot is up, no good. Tip is there as that's Henderson with the basket. Well, I doubt the Indians will try to break the record this late. They're up big. No reason to take a shot here as the shot clock is off. So ICC will finish the night tying the record for most threes in a game by the team as a whole with 14. Your final score in this one, 102-71. ICC gets the win. They improve to 8-5 overall. East Mississippi will slip to 10-6. These two teams will meet later on this season in conference play. Run down quick scoring for you. Frazier with 2, 21 for DJ Davis, 16 for Demarion Wilson. Holiday, another impressive performance, 23 coming off his 44-point performance on Monday. 2 points for Patrick, 4 for Cooper Wood. Harper with 17, Johnson with 8, McChristian with 2, 6 points for Fox. And then it was Lewis leading the way for East Mississippi with 16, 2 for Robertson, 5 for Tatum, 12 for Fomakinde, 12 for Henderson, 10 of those coming in the second half, 7 for Brown, McKinney with 4, and 11 for O'Neal, 9 of those coming in the second half. Well, that's going to do it for this evening. Hope everyone had a great evening. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll see you next Thursday when Northeast comes to town. ICC and the Rivals getting together on Thursday. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.